Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And this is Connecting with Crochet Sunday Fun. And Grammy Colleen Crochets is here with me.
Hi, guys.
And who knows what we're going to talk about tonight?
We don't know.
We don't know. Oh.
Crochet, yarn.
Oh, that was too many bubbles. Wow. I'm enjoying these. Zevia, Z-E-V-I-A. I shouldn't have spent money on them, but I did.
Oh.
They're sugar-free.
Gotcha.
They're sugar-free. I can have these. Okay, here's my square. Here it is. Okay, here's my square. And it's, I think it's in the same place it was.
Is it in the same place? I thought it's grown a little.
I think it's in the same place it was Friday night.
I missed Friday night. I had all the grandkids.
I worked on it on a Friday night on the live. Hello, Cool Gamer. Thanks for stopping by, or thanks for coming.
Hi, Cool Gamer.
I think it's only like 14 inches now, and I still have to get to 20. And then I have to make 3 more the same size. It's going to be cool, though, if I ever get it finished.
Yes, it will be very pretty.
So that's that. I haven't worked on the Tunisian in a few days, but I got the puzzle done. It's done. It's been coated with glue. We transferred it from my place down to the community room, put it on parchment paper, and we only had a little bit of crumbling because the puzzle is very, very loose, so it was falling apart really easily.
Hi, Who the Knitter.
So it's got glue on the top, and it's pretty much dry. We brought it back up to my apartment, and I think I have to remind him to get some more glue tomorrow, because he wants me to make sure it won't fall apart. So I got to do the back too, because we don't want it to fall apart on the resident. So come falling off the wall or whatever. Oops.
I didn't bring any of my finished projects over here with me because I showed them all on Friday.
Okay.
Oh, goodness, Ella. That was the dog.
That was the dog. Wow.
She coughed.
Okay, got
Sorry
it.
about that.
I started going back through some of my stuff and like, okay, as much as I'd like to have this with me, I probably really don't have room for this. So I've started making a pile of stuff that I'm going to have to take back to the house
for storage.
Because
gotcha.
Yeah, I was told that they have to be able to. The fire department has to be able to get a gurney in here, and I'm like, I better move some stuff.
Yeah.
So I did. I mean, I already did anyway, so my friend in the wheelchair could get in. And so I'm like, ooh, I better move some stuff. So I started having to go back through things and go, well, this can go back to the house, that can go back to the house, this can go back to that. I can always go back and get it as long as I'm still married. If I have my name removed, who's to say he's not going to throw all my stuff in the trash? He probably wouldn't, but she might. Anyway, I was trying to I'm like, ooh, I got to make sure they have room to move a gurney through and into the bedroom. I'm like, they wouldn't even get past the door in the corner of the bed. I'm not changing my bedroom around now.
Right.
It's bad enough. I'm like, okay, I better box up a good third of my unicorns then and take them back to the house. Like, that's just not fair. That's how I felt last night.
Yeah. Is anybody doing Shark Week or 100 Days of Halloween? I saw those are starting today.
I saw somebody was doing 100 days of till 100 days for Halloween or whatever. And I was like, I did the spider web last year. I'm done with Halloween.
Yeah.
I have it too somewhere. I think maybe. I remember packing it, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm not sure where it's at. I have no reason to have it here, but I brought it, packed it up
Yeah.
anyway. It's mine. I made it. Why should I leave it for them to play with, so to speak? Anyway.
You can decorate your yarn with it. Your
That's
yarn
true.
cube.
I could hang it up here again behind me. Yep, like I did last year. I have to get my black cat, and she's over at the house. Not Venus, but my black kitty cat. My all black Halloween kitty cat.
Your decoration.
Yep, exactly. And that table that she was so proud of, and that she thought would be perfect for me. I'm thinking about taking the darn thing apart and getting rid of it.
Oh, really? Hi, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia. Thanks for coming.
I didn't know if you'd make it or not. I saw you were working different hours. I read on our community tab.
Oh, okay. One of the ladies was doing her phone in and out of her purse the other day, and I held mine up and I said, "Do you want one of these?" And I showed her how I wear it, hanging over my neck and everything. She looks at me and she says, "How much would you charge for it?" I said, "I don't know. I was just offering." And she goes, "Well, I could probably make my own, but," and I'm like, I give up. I'm just trying to find an end with some of these women, some of these old ladies. I'm like, I give up. Gee whiz. Well, I could make my own. I made a whole bunch of them for a whole bunch of these bags for the rollators for the other people that live in the building. And I'm like, I wondered who had made those.
Well, you would think that she would be more friendly and you'd have a crochet buddy, but
yeah, not really.
Hi, Lynette. How are you?
Hi, Lynette. Thanks for coming. Different hours every day I work. Oh my, that's not easy to deal with, Lydia. I've been there. So, yep, I've hurt my back probably 4 times in the last 3 days. And I'm just like, this is not working. So let's see. I'm thinking about sending my little 22-pin Centro knitting machine back to the house because I have not figured out anything to do with that thing yet. But I've only got one more square left, one corner down over here that never got anything in it of the shelf. So I've got one corner, one square left. Yeah, I need to be careful. No kidding. Yep. Yesterday I did the laundry twice. I did a load of laundry. And it hurt my back twice doing that. And then today it caught up with me. And then what was the other one?
Ella. No.
Saturday? Friday? I think the other one was Friday. So my back is very, very unhappy with me right now. And my hips, which are attached to that area, not too happy either.
I feel ya. We've had the kids all week. So that changes my rest patterns, I guess. and I feel it.
Oh, that's right, Lydia. You told me about that before. The bottle cozies. Yeah.
That's cool. I
Yeah.
never thought of that.
I forgot that. Forgot she'd mentioned that one other time. Well, maybe I'll hold on to it.
It can go in your bottom square.
My friend ordered me a new pedal and a new power cord for my sewing machine. It should be here tomorrow. I don't know if it's coming here or going to her, but I should have it hopefully by Wednesday. So
Well, that's good. That'll solve that for you.
I can start sewing again. Oh, and I found that one of the other ladies told me about how she does plastic canvas. I'm like, yep, I've done that before too.
Yeah. When I was in the hospital, I was on a medical and a non-medical and a floor that was under construction. So there was a lot going on that floor. And more men were friendly and, tried to have a rapport with me, just as friends, older and younger, both. And women and ladies were hard to even just do more than a good morning or a hello. It was just real guarded. I found the same thing.
Yeah.
Even though, I had a husband and my husband and dad visited every day. It was just, and it didn't matter the age. It was just more comfortable, I guess, for people. I don't know. I found the same thing you're finding.
I don't understand it. I mean, there's a couple of gals. All I say is hi, good morning. That's it. If they say something, I respond. If I feel like saying something, they might respond. Sometimes they don't. Yeah, there's a few that fall into that category, and then there's a few that I like, but it seems like they don't want to get to know me because they get their own little group.
Right.
And I'm just like, fine. So I sit around talking with the men, and I've got, there's a third guy now. I was going, come sit right here, Laura, come sit by me.
Because you're nice and friendly.
And I'm younger.
That helps, I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't get me wrong. I had lady friends there too, but I just found it. I even told my dad at visitation that it was strange that more of the guys were friendly,
Yeah. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Lynette.
That makes sense, Lynette.
Finally got my migraine. She said, yep. Found men are more accepting of others. Yeah. Yep, I've already said, well, we're probably going to be the talk of the building here in the next few weeks or so, And that was like last week I said that. And one of the younger men,
hi, Chris,
who's disabled, and he's just like in his late 30s, 40s, early 40s, maybe. He's the one that actually started it. He's the first one I heard say something about, oh, well, let's ask Laura. She should know where he is.
Oh, Laura, getting quite the reputation.
Ah, man. He was not the first person I expected to hear anything about it from either. But yeah, well, they went. Husband and his friend went and bought me groceries on Saturday. Well, I added a few things to the grocery list on Saturday because I hadn't thought to put them on before I went to bed. Because I had to go to bed in the morning. I go to bed at 1:30, 2 o'clock. Let the old nag's tongues wag. Exactly. Exactly. And I met them downstairs, and she stayed in the car, which I was extremely happy about. And he brings me the groceries, and I get upstairs. I'm like, thank you, you know, okay. And he's like, all right, bye. And I'm like, because I don't want her upstairs anymore. I really don't even want him upstairs anymore.
Right.
And so I'm just like, I'll just meet him downstairs. And I would get up here and I put my groceries away, and there's no apples. I've eaten apples every day for more than almost 3 years now. Every morning. No apples. I had one left. I had one apple left. I broke down. I'm like, he's doing this on purpose. They're doing this on purpose. So I'm like, I called and I'm like, why aren't there any apples? He says, it wasn't on the list. And I said, it's on my list. Because I had put it on the list after I woke up.
Yeah.
Well, they'd already gone shopping by the time I woke up on Saturday. So I'm losing it. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm just freaking out up here in the apartment by myself. I finally called my friend, told him what had happened. He's like, I'll run you over to the grocery store. Because there's a grocery store just across the major road. It's down the street, across this major four-lane road. But, I mean, we have a stoplight, so it's not like I couldn't walk over there. Although I might not be able to walk back. No, it's not. It's downhill. So, and mostly flat. So it would be fine versus going up this road. And I mean, literally up the road to this place where I have appointments. And so we come out of the building together. And the one I was just talking about, the younger man who's disabled, his tongue starts, he's just going on and on about the two of us. And then the other guy's like, Laura, come sit over here. And I'm like, he's going to take me over so I can buy some apples. I picked up like blueberries we were on sale and tomatoes, little grape tomatoes and apples. But because we walked out the building together,
right,
one guy starts wagging his tongue. It's uphill both ways. That's partially true because I got to at least walk uphill this way or uphill.
Well, at least
way.
You're not hiding yourself in your apartment. At least you're being, visiting with people.
I know.
Being social.
Oh, he even told me at one point, he says, yep, I think you're going to be good for me because I could just sit here and be a hermit in this apartment all the time. But that's not good for me. And I'm like, okay.
You make him want to come visit. That's good.
I make him want to get out of his apartment anyway.
Well, that's good. That doesn't have to be anything more than friendship.
I know. So,
and it's nice you got your own apples without them having to help.
Well, I still had a little money left from selling the waterbed frame. So, and socializing is good for you.
I don't socialize. I should more, but I just.
Oh, Lynette.
I never know when I'm gonna feel good or when I'm gonna have too bad of a painful day. So I don't want to commit because I'll end up canceling half the time. So I just don't. But I guess if I live somewhere like you do now, it'd be a little easier because when you feel good, you can.
Yeah.
And just go down.
It is definitely easier because, at the house I had the front porch stairs, the back porch stairs. I couldn't even go down the back porch stairs anymore. They were built all wrong. I had a problem with them when I could walk normally anyhow.
Right.
I just got done having ice cream. Chocolate. Sounds yummy, Bryn Michelle. I miss it too, Colleen, Lynette says. But yeah, it was hard to get out of the house. Nobody wanted to come visit me in the house.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was
It's
hard to get
not
out of
like
the
I'm
house.
not
Now I
interested
can,
in it. I'm
now,
interested in it, but when it comes down to it, just depends on my pain level. And even then, it's how many spoons, or, how much energy do I have to spend before I'm going to be paying for it.
yep, I know.
That's what I do like about the YouTube. We can have some whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Camaraderie.
Thank you. And
Sometimes it
build
works.
friendship. Yeah, and build friendships,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and that's part of what Connecting with Crochet is all about.
Exactly.
One of the things that when we were talking over names, one of the points that we wanted to get across was that, connecting with crochet isn't just about crocheting, it's about connecting with each other as well.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons why almost every single one of my lives says in the description box about making friends.
Yep. And be in a safe place.
Yeah, exactly. I put that on the Facebook page. I forgot to put that the videos. Yep,
I
Linda
usually
says
say
she's
it.
in the same boat.
Yes, I know. I'm glad we have the YouTube and the Facebook, to connect to a certain degree.
Mm-hmm.
And the socials
Exactly.
are cool, but if I can make it to one, that would be neat. Again, that goes back to timing. But
And I mean, bingo's every Thursday, so
yeah, that's cool that you have bingo.
it's only cost me like $3, I think,
Yeah.
to get in. So
That
I don't
that's
know what
less
is.
than most people spend on their coffee every day.
Yeah,
So
no kidding.
you can't really feel guilty about that.
So yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to run down to the bank again this week though and get more quarters. Better not let him know that, because he'll be like, I keep telling you to come to me for quarters.
Sorry, Lynette, it does suck. I get it. Yeah.
He's got a lot of change. I guess if I remember correctly, he told me he was collecting it in a bottle. And anyway, he's got a lot of change.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to pack up some of my unicorns. Probably will take another one or two out of here as well, just so that I don't have to keep changing spaces. I used to
Right.
live in an 18 unit studios, all for low income women. Talk about catty and into others' business. Glad I moved where I could have a pet. Yeah.
I bet.
Nom nom nom, Brent. That's for the ice cream, I bet. That
Yep.
chocolate ice cream. That's a good one, Chris. Yeah, I understand. I think Venus is actually starting to get used to hearing his voice when he comes in,
Oh.
because she actually stood across the room. No, and I'm like, there's the cat. He looks over and he's all wow, wow. She's like, shoom.
She didn't like that, huh?
No, she didn't. But I think she's getting used to his voice, so that helps. So, yep, I've had a busy week.
We've had the grandkids. We just mostly relaxed and hung out. They swam a lot, but it's still, different having them.
Mm-hmm.
We had 4 of them for 2 nights and just 2 of them for 2 other nights.
Just finished dinner, so chocolate ice cream would be great. Yeah. Oh, I've already checked my blood sugar today. Darn it. Maybe if I wait another hour or two, I can have a dessert treat.
Yeah.
It's keto. It's keto, so it's very low sugar anyway.
Right.
I was working on my story, my novel. We'll see. We'll see. I found some timeline issues in it already. So I'm like, okay, well, this is all good thoughts, but the timeline is wrong. So I fixed the wording to fit so the timeline was what it should have been.
Gotcha.
Eventually, I write it all out by hand, which is probably too slow. I should probably type it, but I don't know. I like my system.
Yeah.
I haven't found a system with the computer yet that I've been happy with.
I know what you mean. When I write new patterns, I write it by hand. I don't type it up, and I should as I go, but I like to have my notebook and pen and draw and, do my thing.
And if I have to, I can always rewrite the section that I messed up where I do have a lot of crossouts or whatever. I can always rewrite that on its own sheet of paper.
Right.
And then just replace that part. So, and that actually helps my stories look bigger, and they take up way more room in the notebook because I only have single sheet here and a single sheet there.
Yeah.
But I like doing it with pen and paper. I like the job of writing, and considering that I almost lost the ability to write a couple years ago, I'm quite happy to just write
Right.
with my hand, because eventually I won't be able to, or not as well as I do now. Anyway, I would love to have some ice cream, says Lynette. And then Chris says, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But see, that's the thing. When I'm writing, I'd rather be able to look back through the pages and find how did I write that? How did I word that? Who said it? Because I might be remembering it incorrectly, and yet a character is going to bring up this conversation. I need to go back to that page and be able to read it. And if I'm going like this with the computer, I'm going to get lost. Up and down, up and down.
That's true.
What are you working on tonight, Colleen? Lydia wants to know.
Some little squares, just little granny squares. It's the yarn bee. Let me see if I have a label. I'm just, it's one of the Urban Chicks, and I bought sweater quantity, but it got mixed up and labels messed up. So I'm just making a bunch of the little squares. Let's see. Can I even read that? Caribbean Vibes. It's just the yarn bee.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
From last year.
Yep.
It's pretty stretchy, I'm noticing. I can't see what it has in it. My eyes are so blurry by this time of the night. Acrylic and, what does that say? Acrylic and cotton, I think is what it says. Looks like it. I did not know that. But yeah, see, it makes from just this to yellow ones. And I was putting it together as I went, but I changed. So I got a frog back. So I don't know. I think it'll probably be a baby blanket with little tiny squares. Just because I kind of like the look of the tiny squares. For a delicate little blanket.
Yep. Very cute.
Not exciting, but granny squares bring me peace. They're so methodical, I guess. I don't know.
Repetitive.
Yeah. Well, And I don't have to think about it.
I'm trying to come up with
meditative. They're meditative.
There you go. There you go. That one definitely works.
Because you're just in the zone, you know, you don't have to think about anything. And I love yarn that is different.
Janice?
Oh.
Janice?
Is it Janice?
I think it's Janice.
Oh, Janice.
I can't remember. I told her, she told me last time, and I told her, I said, well, I'll do my best to remember.
Yes,
thanks
it is
for
cotton.
coming, sweetie.
My eyes focused. It is cotton. It's cotton and acrylic, mostly acrylic.
Mostly acrylic.
It's like 78-22 or something like that. That's not right, but my eyes like focus and then they don't. They focus and then they don't.
But she says, yes, Colleen.
Janice. Okie doke.
Janice. Okay. Colleen said it right and I said it wrong. Okay.
I might make a little sweater set.
I'll keep trying.
Because I have enough skeins. 1, 2. I might make a little really sweater set. Like a blanket sweater set or something.
Yeah.
I have enough. The one day I saw a blanket made out of the little squares and I just grabbed this yarn and started playing with it because of the way that it's striped.
Got lost in my train of thought. I got derailed. I was going to say something and then it disappeared.
Yeah, that happens.
I know it. You were talking about a baby sweater. Made me think of the baby sweater I was working on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really should pull that back out again. See if I can find the directions again. Because I know the directions aren't on my phone like they used to be because I had to clear too much stuff off.
Right.
It might be on my other computer. But I don't remember which work basket it was in either. Derailed at the station. Exactly. It's like, oh, I should talk about this.
Oh, I put up a, just so everybody knows, I put up less than a 10-minute video on Friday, and there's a giveaway at the end. So if y'all want to get in there, just go leave a comment of what you're working on. Like it.
Janice?
Yum. Y'all are eating ice cream.
Yeah, she had chocolate ice cream earlier.
They're all eating ice cream tonight.
Making me really crave that keto salted caramel bar I have in my freezer. I have 2 left.
Oh, I bet. Yum.
But I'm enjoying my strawberry soda too. Can't get that string to stay hidden. But I'm having to go through and sort out and determine what to take back to the house. Lydia's not eating ice cream. She doesn't have any. I'm sorry, Lydia. So
I think there's some in the freezer because Bill bought it for the kids. But I don't know if it's chocolate or strawberry.
Excuse me.
I won't have any, though. I'll get a tummy What does Chris's emoji say before the strawberry? I can't see it.
It
Is
looks
it
like it looks like.
Oh, is that good or bad about the strawberry?
I think it's bad because he's green and he looks like he's about to toss his cookie.
Okay.
What?
That's funny.
Uh-oh, I knocked Colleen down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. No, I like it with the red one up in front. Oh, and my friend keeps telling me he's going to fix my chair.
Oh, really? Because it squeaks.
Because because I'm like doing this number. Stop rocking. Stop whatever it is I'm doing. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, the girls keep telling me my chair makes too much noise.
WD-40. Something.
I'll put it on my list, and next time I go shopping with him, I'll see about getting what I need. Because this chair is not going to get out of this spot. There's too much stuff on either side of me. I have to step carefully around the table and the chair and not get my foot caught in all the cords.
Oh, wow. You better be careful.
So, oh yeah, I have to be careful right here. But I had to move the table back some more. So, because I knew that we were going to have to get the puzzle out of here today. So, graphite powder. Oh yeah, that's true. That would probably work too. I don't even know. There's no way I can lift this chair out of here right now. I'd have to probably move the table again, get the chair around so I could lay it down and do whatever to it. Spray something or whatever. Whoa. Okay. Solved that. Good. Thread ties equal cord tamers. Except that I keep moving everything. I'm having to move I have to move the cord. I have to move the table. I have to move eventually, once I'm done and get things in where they need to be, I can do that. But yes, I mean, you're right. But I'm just not quite there yet. I think I'm going to have to move my knitting bag too, because I don't have enough room for my legs right here. But yeah, I've been kind of busy spending time with my friend.
All good ideas. Those are all good ideas.
All good ideas, yes. WD-40 is good for squeaking. Well, there is that, exactly. Once I get things a little more decided, like where am I going to keep my computer versus where am I going to have space to, all that kind of stuff. Because I only have a 6-foot table and it's too big for my space. Mm-hmm. I have a 3-foot table, but it's 3 foot by whatever, it's really small, and I wouldn't even be able to put my printer and my computer and my sewing machine on it together. So it's just too small. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. But that table and chairs might just have to go. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Especially if they have to be able to get a stretcher in there.
Well, I can push it over a little bit further, but it'll be almost up to there'll be hardly any room to walk between the hutch and the table. So I think I've got enough room right now. It's just the biggest problem was if they tried to turn the corner into the bedroom, then there wasn't enough room for the gurney to fit. So that's why I moved the table a little bit more. But now I'm going to be tripping on it. I can't win. So I'm sorting through my stuff to say, what can I take back to the house? And when I'm at the house, it'll be what do I really need at the apartment?
All right.
Oh, well, at least they're going to give me space to store my stuff in the house, at least as long as the house is in my name. I don't know what they're going to do after that, because
Right.
she and I had a big fight. And I mean, you know,
You did have a big fight? I'm sorry.
we had a, well, I don't know. It wasn't really a fight as far as I was concerned, but she threw something away that was mine. She didn't ask anybody. She didn't ask for permission. She didn't ask what it's for. Laura, are you going to do a live Tuesday afternoon? I won't be there. I have to be closed at work. Actually, I'm going to do it on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Although I found out from my friend that I actually switched that a week too early, but oh well, that's all right. I got irritated when I figured out my arrangement was determined by plugins. Yeah, I know.
Oh, I get that.
Luckily, I had already had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I had already had 5 strips in the house because the house only had, the bedroom had 2 plugs in it, 2 outlets, I mean. So a total of 4 spots, right? Lamps and clocks and, I mean, air conditioner and, no, 4 spots was not enough. So
Right.
we had to strip on each side and of the bed, and then in the craft room I ended up having 3. So, and that room only had 1 outlet. So, and I was like, okay, here's the main strip, and then the other 2 strips are plugged into that one. So that is the only reason everything works in here. I got 2 strips here, and I got 2 strips in there. And wait a minute, I should have a 5th one. No, that one's not in use. Huh. I should have a 5th one, but it might be in the box with the foot pedal and the power cord to the sewing machine, the one I haven't found yet. The box that is invisible.
Yeah.
Because, we took it over when we took the sewing machine. Okay, guys, whatever.
Hopefully it didn't get tossed.
Personally, I think it's floating around in the bottom of somebody's car.
Oh.
Because they had to lower lay the seats down, the back seats down. So
Right.
stuff got either fell down or got shoved down, and nobody's cleaned it out since then. Houses built before we got all these electronics. Yeah, exactly. Luckily, this place has plenty of outlets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's just the living room, dining room section. And that one I can't use because, hello, if I put anything on that wall, then I have to move stuff even further over.
That's no fun.
Yeah, it's. I've got more outlets than I've had in a long time, 20 years, almost 20 years. So I'm happy.
Hey, you had Colleen, and this is what the one you gave me that I'm keeping its rainbow project in. That's funny that they're both on this show. That's the one, because they're little, so I put them in that little bag.
Mm-hmm. I am getting ready. I just haven't done it yet. I am getting ready to do my video for the 500 because last I looked, I was at 475 again. So I lost 2 people, but that's okay. At least I haven't gone back below 475. So I got 25 more to go. But I'm going to put up a video. I just got to make my final determination on what yarn I'm going to make for the giveaway for that, for when I reach 500. That's pretty much all. I'm just sort of not. I'm
I'm
still
at
just sort of
like
not paying attention to things at the
I'm
moment.
like at 960 something, I think. I want to get to 1,000, but I need to have more content. I don't know how to do that.
I've got like 335 videos.
Yeah, that's good.
So
I haven't got back into making them because up until like last week, I wasn't even crocheting every day yet.
yeah, I know it. Well, I spent so much
It's taken me a long time to adjust back.
I know it is.
Too long. What, my medicine's still not fixed. They still
Yeah.
haven't got me to my report. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. And my regular doctor just can only get my body back to where it was. He can't do anything about the other part.
Yep.
Yep. So I just do the best I can. Hopefully everyone will be patient. Hopefully I'll get to 1,000 someday. It wasn't ever my goal, but then I really wanted to.
I know. You seem preoccupied, Laura. Whatever for? I don't know. I couldn't possibly figure that one out.
Right?
I need more hours, but I'm making more videos. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, I'm not even close. I think I made it to 1,700 hours finally.
What's the new number that you have to have?
I haven't looked.
I don't know what the new rules are because I haven't looked because I think I've made 3 videos in 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of them was announcing the winner to the giveaway. So, and you guys go check out Friday's video. It's only 10 minutes, you know? And I have Bill, he inventoried my yarn in the living room for me. That was nice of him. So he fixed what he kind of messed up when I was gone. And so he's inventoried everything in the living room that he moved in there, which is only fair because he's the one who moved it. I've got brand new yarn in the bags ready to go out for giveaways. I just, you know, oh, I hope I'll reach my goals someday. Thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate it. And I didn't set the, you know, it doesn't matter if I reach 1,000 or not. Really, really. It was just for the grandkids to have something to learn how to crochet or whatever I got up there to see, you know, what I was like when I'm gone and they're still there. But then it got fun because I started making friends and being active in the community. And then we did our race. Yep. And we kept, and then it was just fun. So we did connecting with crochet and I enjoyed the momentum, I think, and the camaraderie, and I still do. And I know I'll reach it, but it was just, it seemed like when we were racing, it was just really happening, didn't it? For both of us. For a while.
I know. It was strange because I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand how I ended up dropping off after the first week. Is like,
like after we were done with our race.
I have grown so slowly. It's just, I'm like, I don't understand. But, you know, I'm not that great a marketer either. So that's probably my main problem.
That's why I like connecting with crochet, because we're not like marketing anything. We're just who we are.
Yeah.
Yep. For fun.
Lynette, Janice wants to have her link put up, please.
Videos.
I haven't figured out how to make videos again. My craft room has turned to storage. My TV is always on now. I'm never able to take the time out now. Maybe later. Yeah, I know, sweetie.
I get that too.
I'm doing it for fun on here. I would like to see more members. Yep, I know. I get it. I know, Lydia.
I figure the days that I feel like doing it are good days to do it, but not to force myself because people will feel that.
Yeah.
you know. And I don't want my grandkids to look at me forcing myself years later either. If it's not fun, then what's the point?
Yep.
I know things are going to be frustrating sometimes too, though, but that's all part of it. Anything
I
you
need
do.
I need to pay attention to my planning again though. And that's part of where I've slipped off again. Well, I mean, I moved and I'm still settling in, and
What I have in my mind what I want to do, but I still have half of my stuff over here that's a mess. And I still can't get like a solid schedule set. So
yeah.
it's just the steps before are dropping off before I can actually. But
Thank
I'm
you,
getting
Lynette.
there. I mean, I'm getting there. I'm happy with connecting with crochet and then 1 or 2 videos a week of my own. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not crocheting that much in the summertime anyway. So I'm good with that. And I think a lot of people
I
do
can
that.
crochet all I want now in this cold air
Yep,
conditioned apartment. So
that's
cold I had
true.
to put a jacket on before I got on the screen, because it was like I'm sitting here going like this, and I'm like, no, I can't sit here like this for an hour.
That's how I was last time. I was so cold.
But like I found
I
this
hope
in
you
my
get feeling better, Lynette. I'm sorry that is troubling when you find yourself doing that. I do the same thing though. I'm like, what am I watching this for? Oh, you got a stitch marker holder, huh?
I got I found my stitch marker holder. Actually 2 of them. Hi, Venus. Hi, sweetie. I just haven't hung
I'll
them
make
back
sure
up
I
yet.
check your channel too, Janice. Well, that's good. You found your stitch markers.
So I just got to figure out what I'm doing with some of this stuff. Are these my needles? Those are sharps.
I had a meltdown over a darning needle the other day. I couldn't find one, and I have like tubes of them,
Oops.
or
I
I
made your
had.
foot fall. I'm
You know what I
sorry.
mean? The cheap tubes of them that you buy with
Yep.
100 in there. I had tubes, and I could not find a darning needle, and he couldn't either, and I had a full out meltdown over it. Just like I just need a darning needle.
I could have sworn I had lost my plastic darning needles that came with my Centro. I can't get this thing open. Look what I found. I found my darning needles that came with my Centro. The big old huge one, the little teeny tiny one.
That's good.
And
at least you didn't cry over them.
Medium. Oh, I did when I couldn't find them.
Oh, you did? Oh, good. I'm so glad to hear I'm not the only one who cried over darning needles. That's just like, really, Colleen? This is so ridiculous.
So I found them. They were in this bucket. I put them away so that they wouldn't keep getting lost, because I've been finding them on the floor at the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I swear I left that on the table. Wait, no, the cat probably played with it. So I started collecting them again and put them somewhere, and then forgot where I'd put them.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, I bawled so bad when I couldn't find the pedal to my sewing machine and the power cord, because I'd come out here and I had cut up everything and
yeah,
just ready to move up the sewing machine and put it up together and sew them up, and I've been stuck in that spot since that day.
It's like I have my quilt tops and quilt bottoms found. Carissa brought me my sewing machine back. Bill moved it and plugged it in. But do you think I can find a bobbin right now?
2 boxes down. Wait. No, it's right there. They're right there. They're in that box.
It'll come. It'll
I
get
just
done.
gotta pull them out and put them somewhere.
I'm happy yours is coming. That's good. Yeah, that's when I had bought my special edition one, and then the presser foot and power cord went missing, and then you couldn't find another one because it was a special edition. I was so upset when that happened. All we did was move, and it just got lost.
Yeah. Chris says, been there, Colleen. You are not the only two. And Lynette says, I cried because of an H hook. I did that one time too. I couldn't find my bag of my hooks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got this one. I've got 3. This one is, I think this one's the smaller hooks, not the teeny tiny ones, but the smaller ones. So it'd be like E through J or something like that. And then I have, or no, this would be higher than that. And then I have another one that's got the smaller hooks, really, really teeny tiny hooks. And then I have one that I use for knitting. I couldn't find one of them. And I looked all over the house. I looked through my room. I looked through my craft bags, my whips. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was bawling my eyes out. It was
Still
right
got me.
there. I left it, of course.
My Susan Bates are gone, right? All my
Right.
And those are my favorites. I can crochet so good with Susan Bates, either the bamboo handled or the ergonomical. So he says, well, I'll get you some on Amazon days. Okay. I found a set, which was big to small.
Yeah.
It didn't come. He messed up and ordered the other ones. So I've got like 3 hooks that I'm working with. I cannot find them. I cannot find the size range or the hooks, either the bamboo handled or these ones in Susan Bates anywhere right now. So I'm very limited on what I can work on.
I moved 3 times in the last 2 years and can't find stuff. Yeah, I can understand that. I have like 4 in my craft room with mom's boxes on top, and I couldn't move the boxes. Yeah. I understand that.
Yeah.
And if she gets the carpet, if she got the carpet cleaned this weekend, then hopefully it'll be dry on Tuesday, and I can start moving my stuff into the room that they're letting me use for my storage. If not, then I'm not going to be able to get anything done this week. So
hopefully they're dry.
Hopefully she did clean the carpet like she said she would a couple weeks ago.
Well, I hope whatever got thrown away wasn't too priceless or anything.
No, it wasn't priceless. It was just something I needed, because I was going to roll the puzzle up and take it downstairs.
Oh, gotcha.
It's probably a good thing I didn't try to do it that way anyway, because this puzzle was just, you ran your hand across it and you could see that the pieces were popping apart. It was just a really, really loose puzzle instead of a tight one.
Oh, hi, Maritza.
Hi, Maritza. Thanks for coming.
Crafts, thank you for being here.
So, yep, I plan on moving again next year to a low-income apartment. I don't know what I'm going to do.
My thing, I think, was all my stuff got moved when I was in the hospital getting my medicines changed.
Yep.
And not in a good way. But I'm not talking about that anymore. So all my stuff, like my safety eyes were in jars and by size with the backs in other jars, and everything was labeled. When I got home, everything was thrown in one tub together. Like not in jars anymore. The jars were empty. The yarn was organized in a different way, but half the labels are gone now. And the colors are in different cabinets. So for my brain to be on different meds, trying to be thinking a different way that I didn't even need, mind you.
Yep.
And then all my stuff be split in half and not inventoried anymore. And, trying to read the labels, and I don't have all the yarn together and the labels aren't on. Yep. And half of them have more yarn barf now. Venus.
Venus. You stinker.
That's funny. I don't know. It just kind of spinned me out a little bit when I got home.
Yeah.
Because I think it's because my yarn is my collectibles, and it's what I do my planning around for my gift giving and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting better. It's just one day at a time. Reacclimating, retaking over my stuff. It'll come.
Yep.
And it wasn't done on purpose. It just happened. Even though I have felt at times that it was done on purpose.
Okay, lay down. Sit. There you go. Okay, you're going to lay. Good.
At least mine wasn't done on purpose.
Works.
That's good. You know what I mean? People have screwed with people's collection before on purpose.
Yep. I know.
Mine was done trying to help, but.
Oh, hi there.
Trying to help me for what? I don't know.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Well, it's 9:02. My back and this chair are not getting along at all.
Yep, it'll come.
Yep, all in good time. Yep.
Yes, it is time, isn't it?
It is time.
All right, guys.
So
go over and join that giveaway. It's always good to have yarn and stitch markers sent to you.
Well, I think I'm going to have a whole bunch of giveaways before I consider moving next.
I hear you.
I am not moving all this yarn.
I
already have plans for, but that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Your apartment keeps going up and the economy isn't any better. Yeah.
Hopefully
I know
that straightens out.
I know it. Hi. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you watching. If you watched it live, I appreciate you watching. If you watched it in a replay, be safe. Love you.
Happy hooking.
There you go. Bye, everybody.
Love you. Bye-bye.